Why did it happen? I mean, why was it so widespread and why was it covered up for so long?
The main reason is that we had these guys in the priesthood, right, or in religious life, in religious orders, who were sick, right, and who committed pedophilia, who should have never been accepted. That's one of the main reasons. And then once discovered, they should have never been allowed to, continue in the priesthood. Okay, so you have that. I think most people.
But it's not a few. I mean, it's an extraordinarily widespread problem.
It is, but by the same, I don't want to excuse it. It's roughly the same percentage as in the general population. Nonetheless, even one would be too many. So most people can understand that. Or you have these people who are, they're pedophiles and they have the sickness. I think the second reason is stuff that people do not excuse, which is bishops who didn't understand how to confront these guys, who were mendacious, who covered up, okay. You have a system of clericalism, which I think you could describe as someone taking the word of the priest more than the victim or the parent, right? You have this system that says that we shouldn't, quote unquote, scandalize people by, bringing these things out into the open. You have bishops who were afraid
because
of...
it'll hurt the church more broadly.
Right, and it would scandalize the faithful. You have bishops who themselves, don't know how to deal with pedophilia and these crimes. They're not equipped to deal with it. They don't know what to do legally. They don't know what to do psychologically. Even if they do know what to do, which is to remove these people, they have a hard time confronting them. So it's this it's very systemic. But at heart, it's an institution that was unable to address these men and remove them, immediately. And once they had done something like that, to turn them over to the civil authorities, who in many cases would kind of turn a blind eye. Oh, Father's okay. And you also have, this is not blaming them, but back in the 70s and 80s, you had psychologists and psychiatrists saying that this was a curable thing. So pedophilia was seen as more curable, and so you could be treated and then placed back into ministry. Well, we know that that's not true anymore. So it's this kind of horrible mixture of all this sin that's going on. It really defies description, though. There's not one explanation for it.